My name's Callum Gault, and I'm here to find out about a little project called Horror House. Now, the first person we want to find is a little man called David Black, the mastermind behind the project. But the only problem is I can't seem to find him anywhere.
No, this is a costume for Horror House. I'm Count Fangula. Welcome to Horror House.
Welcome to Horror. I think I'll leave the accents to you there. Okay, so Count Fangula, tell me about him.
Well, it's a hosted horror show. He's a co-host, and he sits there with Mistress Bubiana. She is violent. Well, normally it's her being violent towards me, slicing off body parts, all sorts of stuff.
What made you want to pursue it?
I was seeing all of these great short films at festivals around Melbourne, and basically there's nowhere for a short horror movie to go once the festival's over, because it might be only a 3-minute thing, so you can't put out a DVD. And I thought, well, why not have a half-hour TV show and show the best of Australian short horror movies? And the idea came together to have a horror host. And I used to be in love with Deadly Ernest and wanted to do a ham act, but I thought, you have to have a female that is stunning as your co-host. So whereas Elvira could be very popular, or Vampira, I don't think a guy just on his own could cut it. We work well together. We're schlocky, we're gory, we're sexy.
Speaking now with DeViSha, who plays the villainous Mistress Bubiana in the Horror House project. Now, Trish, tell me a little bit about Mistress Bubiana.
Hello, Callum. Well, yes, Mistress Bubiana is a delectable vampire, as I am. Sorry I don't mind the mess, I'm just doing a little bit of housework, as you can see, we're running out of food. So we're just stocking up on the old supplies. I, along with the glorious Count Fangula, we host Horror House, and we show some of the best, scariest horror movies every week for people on our show, Horror House.
How did you get involved with Horror House?
I've known David for a while through Facebook and some of the indie movie nights. He actually got in touch with me when we first came up with the project, and he asked me if he could screen one of my short films that I made called the DeViSha Erotica Grotesque. So it was actually just a short experimental horror film. He approached me to screen that, and that was pretty much the first time I'd heard of Horror House. Then a few months later, I heard the news that he was looking for a co-host, so I stuck my hand up and the rest is history.
Did you say that you have an interest in horror as a genre?
Oh yes, very much so.
How much influence did you have over the characterization of Mistress Bubiana?
I think a lot of it was a really fun collaboration. Like, David already had a very good idea of what he wanted. He had the name and everything like that. Straight away, what came to mind was sort of the old horror shows, like Elvira and Tritia, Bride of Frankenstein, all that kind of style. So we sort of pulled a little bit from all of that, and then bits from my on-screen persona, because I play a lot of very strong, villainous, empowered female characters in a lot of my films. Initially, when I'd first met up with him to talk about it, he was like, oh, Mistress Bubiana could be a little bit of a bimbo, and then evolved the character to become a little bit more dominant, I guess, if you could say.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So it has been an amazing, fun, collaborative journey.
Correct me if I'm wrong, you've got a pair of testicles in the bed.
Yes, indeed it is.
Can we expect a lot of that from Horror House?
Yes, you can, and a lot more than just some stretchy testicles.
Oh god, she's got me by the balls here. Move the bed a bit, hopefully she doesn't move as well.
Oh no, she's quite relaxed there. I don't think she's going to be moving anywhere.